So I'm coming up here to my little mullein garden here. And so you'll see, I don't know if you can see all the stalks. I have several up here. These are mature mullein plants. They are done. So they have seeded out. And I've actually come up here a couple of times and just have spread the seeds out. And just to keep in mind that if you do have mullein seeds, they need to be cold stratified. So you have two options. You can spread them out right now so they will cold stratify during the wintertime, or you can put them in your fridge and then plant them earlier next year. So I have spread them out here. I've got several stalks that are still out here with seeds. And so again, these are spent. If I was using plants for medicinal purposes, I would be picking the two-year-old plants, the ones that do not have the stalk. So I don't have, here's one over here. Let's see if I can go over here and show you this real quick. So here's one right here. And so I would pick leaves about this size and harvest those. Remember, you don't want to take all the leaves. You want to leave some for the plants. So this is definitely a plant that I would be using medicinally. So I'm going to cover just some herbal points. Somebody was asking about it before I get to what I want to show you. Another really great purpose for these. So with mullein is really good for your lungs, for your mucous membranes, your glands. It is one of those plants that is most effective and one of the safest remedies for cough. So it really helps your body get that mucus up and out. If you have one of those deep coughs with a lot of mucus in the lungs, this would be my suggestion for you. So you can use that in a tea. People have made tinctures out of it. You can do poultices. So just some uses as far as that. So poultices is something that you would place topically on your body. If you have arthritis, this is a good option. Tinctures, it can be used as a migraine medication. I'm going to say medication. It can help with migraines. It can help with also the flowers, the yellow flowers. I make a ear oil for earaches or clogged ears. I use olive oil and I will infuse the yellow flowers in that to use with that. Also the leaves. If you are experiencing mucus, if you're experiencing a cough, we do like the steam treatments where I will put the leaves in a pot of boiling water, create the steam, holding your head over with a towel, and breathing that steam in. We have done that. Again, it's going to be hot. Be cautious if you do that. But this is one of the plants that I would definitely have in my apothecary this year. There's a lot of people that are experiencing pneumonia-like symptoms. This is another one good for asthma, things like that. It has antibacterial properties, anti-inflammatory properties. It's really, really good. So some other uses. I'm going to walk you through one that you may not be thinking about. Okay, so my beeswax is melted down and I've got my stalk here. So I like, again, this is multi-use, great thing to have around. So I'm going to put my stalk in there, and the wax is still really hot. But I'm going to try to get it level where I'm rolling it in there. And again, wax is really messy. So I'm going to let it set, and I'm going to let it dry. And then we're going to do that a couple more times. So these stalks right here, this is the one that I just did. And I'll tell you, so if I was really adamant about making this one, and I'm going to do with the remainder of the stalks I have, I'm going to coat them a little bit heavier in the wax that I have. And so it's almost like dipping candles, if you've ever done that. With this one, what I did is I dipped it, and I probably let the wax get a little too hot. I wasn't watching well enough, and so instead of just coating it, it was kind of cooking it. But with this one, I coated it and I stuck it in the freezer for just a little time to allow that wax to harden. And I took it back out and I coated it one more time. So I would probably do that several more times just to get a good coating on here and to get more of a slower burn on this. So this is just another way to be resourceful with the things that you have around you. It's something that you can just put back, tuck away in case you ever happen to need it in a situation where you don't have your flashlights, you don't have other things that would be at your aid. So it's just a really quick, easy thing that you can do with these leftover mullein stalks.